Well, good evening everyone from Big Rose Kitchen. Lovely balmy nights in Melbourne in the springtime. Well, what a fabulous week, and thank you to all the people out there, the subscribers. We've now got 200 people already subscribing to the channel in just 2 days. So fantastic. Anyway, I wanted to give you a bit of an update on what's going on. We've had some great feedback. Lots of suggestions have come in. So Kelly would like a traditional Italian carbonara, and Miss Ruth wants a vegetarian option. So I'm going to do the carbonara in an upcoming episode, which can be vegetarian. That's the dog just saying hello. She wants to get out. Now, Jimmy and Azza from Perth, they'd like me to replicate the fantastic American spare ribs that we did back in the day in the 1980s in City Beach. So boys, yep, that will be coming up. But there is a bit of a story on that one actually. My brother Jonathan and I would do the ribs on the weekend, and Dad was away, and he had quite a few wines stored in the cellar, which was actually the wood box with doors on that wasn't used as a wood box anymore. And anyway, we grabbed a couple of bottles out of there, we marinated the spare ribs, put them on the Weber equivalent, and the most magnificent tender spare ribs came out. We thought, geez, we better have another bottle of that red, it was so good. So we knocked another one off with the ribs, and I think from memory Dad said, that was quite a good red, boy, so I hope you enjoyed it. Anyway, Azza and Jimmy, that one's coming up for you very, very shortly. Now, one of the other feedbacks that we've had on the channel is the pairing of the wines. So tonight I'm actually having a Seppelt, the Great Entertainer 2017 Shiraz. Now, the Entertainer is a multi-region blend, beautiful blackberry, currant flavours. It's quite smoky. It's not a really heavy Shiraz, so it will go with a hell of a lot of dishes. I got this one down at Dan Murphy's, and one of the great things happening at the moment is Dan Murphy's got this online system I'm sure you're all aware of. You can get online deals, and then you click and collect, you pop the boot open, they put it in the boot, and you drive home. You don't even have to go in the store. Now, believe it or not, and this is important in COVID times, this bottle, it's 3 years old as I said, is $59 for a 6-pack or a case of 6. So that's under $10 a bottle. Normally I think it's about $80 for a case of 6. So look, I'd highly recommend it. As you can see in the background, we've got the slow cooker going. We've done a 9-hour chili Mexican beef, and that's going in some homemade enchiladas tonight, which we're all going to enjoy, and that's another recipe that's going to come up. Now look, I've got some exciting other news for you all. We now have a website. So the website's been built, and that'll give you easy access to the recipes, because currently on the Big Rose Domain Facebook page, there are images of the restaurant. I had a bit of feedback, not that clear. So good colleague of mine, Anthony's, pulled the website together. So that'll be up next week. So that's going very, very well. And my very creative and talented daughter, Indie Pop, has done a fantastic logo for Big Rose Kitchen. Now, if you want to see her work or request anything, logos, pictures done, you can go to Poppy Creative on Insta. So check that one out. All right, so let's move along. Now, you're not going to believe this, that Big Rose Kitchen has actually gone international. So I'd like to make a big call out to Cynthia, Willie and Kelly up in California, some of our newer subscribers. And we've also got a whole batch of Kanaks, the Canadians up on 4 Mile Lake. So Ray Wood and the clan up there on the lake are now subscribers. And the good thing is that Ray's offered to be a guest presenter, and he claims that he is the spare rib champion on 4 Mile Lake. Now, I don't think he's going to beat Big Ray. But anyway, we're going to have a face-off, and we'll get the people at each of the houses in Melbourne and in up north of Toronto, include Liz Wood, to tell us who's going to be the rib champion. So that's all coming up. So last but not least, like to make a big call out to Justin Baldori. Now he's actually our cameraman. He does all of the editing, and he's a very talented YouTuber in his own right. So have a look at Justin on YouTube, and he runs a finance channel. And he's doing exceptionally well, and in these COVID times, let's face it, we could all do with an extra buck, and he's got some great recommendations. So it's really easy for me as the talent to sit here in front of the camera and talk to you guys, but the real work is actually filming it, the lighting, and I can't believe they've done this to me. Tonight they put makeup on me. Anyway, so big shout out to Justin. All the hard work is really done after I've talked to the camera. Anyway, thanks for listening, and the next episode and the next meal that we're going to cook will be up at 7 a.m. Sorry, no it won't. It'll be up at 7 p.m. Eastern next Tuesday night. Thanks again to all the subscribers, and please share the word if you like the channel. Bon appetit. Cheers.